Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for said message to come through. Now, what do I mean by going for your big dreams? Honestly, I mean living your most authentic life, doing the things that you love doing, going out and exploring your interests and filling your bucket up so that you are capable, strong, and willing to help those around you, right? It's the oxygen mask in the airplane, right? You have to put yours on first before you can help anybody else. And so by going for your big dream, you're filling that cup. That is your oxygen mask. That is making you capable to be there for those around you, for the people you love, for those who need your spark in this world. It could be just a stranger walking by. And the fact that you are going for what you're going for and give a smile or give off that aura, that energy, it transfers to them. And they can be like, oh, I can do this. Whatever this is for them, right? It's not the Mother Teresa thing. You know, you're not doing this to be Mother Teresa. You're you're doing it to show folks out there that it can be done, whatever it is, right? There's a book called Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima. Just came out this year, and it's amazing. It's a really good book. And in there, she says, if people are calling you crazy because of what you're doing, that's probably a good thing. But the thing is you're not crazy. You're just first. You're the first person to do whatever it is. You're the first person to go to college in your family. You're the first person to, you know, get a Lamborghini in your family. I don't know, right? It's like you're the first person to go off and really do what you want to do instead of staying in this narrative, this familial narrative, or this friend narrative, or this societal narrative that says you have to be this way because you come from this place. You're not crazy. You're just first. And so that is what going for your big dream is. It's pulling off what doesn't serve you and grabbing a hold of what does. You know, the things that you need, the people that you need to have surrounding you, the interests you follow, all those things. It's about fulfilling your divine spark, your gift to this world. You have a gift. And when you hang on to all that other stuff, the gift gets hidden. Doesn't mean that that stuff is bad. It's just a time to assess if it works for you and your gift or if it doesn't. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. Maybe you can use those skills and you can shift them or whatever. I don't know. Or you can just let them go and have them be available to somebody it does work for. Find what works for you. You know, in this case, you are a unique snowflake. Got to find what works for you. You know, I don't know what that could be, but find it. Let go of what doesn't. It's like I'm struggling to use this tool, and it's like it's not the right tool. Find a new tool. So That's the idea of going for your big dream. Excuse, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Uh, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick meditation and then pull a card and see what the universe has to tell us today. But before I do, we got to take care of business. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and the bell up there that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every day. So there we go. All right, business done. Let's get to it. A meditation, quick meditation, just to get in touch with you, your inside, your divine spark, that gift within, to get a glimpse of what that might be for you, to get grateful for this body and how it moves you through and how it protects and how it takes care of you as you journey through this lifetime. All right, so let's get comfortable in our chairs. Oh, big breath. And just so you know, yawns are good. That means things are shifting, things are moving around. All right. Close your eyes if you feel like that is what you want to do. And just scan your body. Scan your body for all the areas that feel good. The areas that feel good are working. You never have to think of these areas. The joints, the muscles, the tendons, the organs, the places in your mind, places in your heart that just feel good. They do their job without complaint. I want you to thank them. Thank you. Thank you, body, for moving, for waking me up, for getting the job done, for driving around, for walking around, all the things. Thank you. I appreciate you helping me move through this lifetime. Oh. And now I would like you to scan your body for those areas that don't feel so good, those areas that command your attention through pain, concern, through tension, through dis-ease and injury. And I want you to thank them. Thank those areas because they're fighting for you. They're letting you know through that pain, through that tension, that they are fighting the good fight. They're fighting against things that wish to harm you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Mm. And as you notice those areas, notice the areas that are chronic, that you've known about for years and years, and realize that those areas are fighting against something that happened a really long time ago. They're hanging on to that fight because there was an incident, a situation, a person, a group of people, or maybe even an environment that you lived in that was painful, harmful, perhaps even toxic. It could be a short, sharp incident, or it could be a long-term thing that you lived in. And your body found a way to protect you, to keep that boundary up, to keep that safety net around you so that you would survive through that experience. And you did, and you're here. And that experience is no longer happening. And that incident is no longer in your face. You might remember it, you might go back to it, but it's not here right now. And it's okay to let your body relax. It's okay to let those soldier cells relax and take a break. They know where to go. They know what to do. It's okay to relax, to recoup, to refresh, to replenish, to sit in the toolbox until it's time to come out and be utilized again. Do not need to sit on the front lines 24/7. Does not need to be on guard 24/7. You are in a safe place right here, right now, and can relax, if even just a minute. And as your body is getting used to this idea that that incident, that situation, those people, that environment is actually in the past and not something that needs to be defended against right here, right now, I want you to go into your heart center. Notice the boundaries around your heart, the survival techniques that have been put in place, the walls that have kept you safe. Notice which ones are still doing the job, which ones still need to do the job, and which ones have been doing their job for far too long. No longer necessary, hanging on because they think they have to. And you can release the ones that have completed their job, that no longer need to be there. They can move on to someone else who needs that right now. And as you notice these walls, these boundaries, these survival techniques that have been built around your heart, you notice also that there is this beautiful light that is shining around all of them. And you get curious and start to step through these boundaries, through these walls, through these survival techniques, as only you can do because you built them. And as you walk through, the light gets brighter and brighter until you step out beyond the very first boundary that was ever built into this amazing, beautiful light. Notice the color, the twinkling, And it's so bright, but it is not blinding. You could look at this light all day long and never be hurt. This is you, your light, your divine spark, your gift to the world. And as you get reacquainted, I want you to thank the boundaries that surround it for keeping this light bright, safe until this moment, till you've gained the strength to allow this light to shine forth into the world. Thank those boundaries for keeping this most precious and beautiful light safe. And know that it is now time for it to be seen in the world. To take down those boundaries that no longer serve, so that your light can be seen, your gift can be given, your big dream can be realized. Oh. And as you are accepting this, I want you to reach out into the earth, deep into the center, to the creative core, that life-bringing force. And I want you to invite that energy into your body, up through your feet, your ankles, your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, up your spine, into your torso, into your chest, into your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, into your head, swirling around and around to every cell in your body, healing, connecting, clearing away. Creating, building, strengthening. And it connects to your heart center, to your divine spark. And it says, yes, let's bring this gift to the world. Let's create your big dream. And now reach out into the stars, into the galaxy, into the universe. Connecting to the all-knowing, all-connected energy that surrounds us. Tapping into that and inviting that energy in. The knowledge of the path forward. The knowledge that all the tools we need are along that path. Seeing and connecting with those that will further our big dream beyond our expectations. And as that energy flows in through your mind, down your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, down your spine, into your chest, in your torso, your hips, your legs, your ankles, your feet, swirling around, touching every cell in your body, bringing knowledge and connection. And finally connecting into your divine spark, and that earth energy of creative and life-bringing force. And it says, let's work together. Here's the path. And it's there before you, illuminated with starshine. Your journey, your learnings, your connections. To bring this gift, your divine spark to this world at this time. Oh, blessed be. Amen. So might it be. Our card for today is free from judgment, free to love, free from judgment, free to love. Imagine a world so infused with bliss, love, and wonder that you naturally and always feel as safe as a nourished, cherished baby in the arms of the universal mother. Life mothers us oh, with kindness, and sometimes when we need it to grow, through challenge as well. Accepting this mothering in its gentle and fierce phases can be difficult at times. Yet there are those brave enough in spirit to go forth onto their life path with absolute trust in the universal mother. Some are even part of her plan to help mother others so that they too can surrender fear and live more freely. This oracle comes with a message for you. You are learning about mothering and being mothered. You might not do this in a typical way. It might be through bearing children, but it could also be through adopting children, raising children, or otherwise taking care of children and loving them as if they were your own. You might also be learning how to mother on a rather different scale, working with groups, communities, causes, or purposes that need your devotion, your energy, your belief in their value, your willingness to be the wild tigress or the supportive shoulder to lean upon in order to bring those worthwhile groups to life. You may also be an aspect of the Universal Mother on a spiritual level. Some people that do this are male, some are female, some have children, and some do not. Some are healers, and some work in seemingly more ordinary professions. They have a mothering aspect in common, and they love and respect life. They believe in life and are moved by compassion and are genuinely encouraging and respectful of people. Rather than taking a perverse delight when someone stumbles, they want to help. They are ordinary people with an extraordinary natural tendency to nurture life around them. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are amongst the Universal Mother's special clan of nurturing spirits that help to honor life on this planet. You are also being asked to open up to receive more nurturing. You can do this for yourself. You can also choose to open up and allow others to nurture you. It might make you feel a little vulnerable at first, especially if you are not used to doing this. But you don't have to worry. You will get used to valuing yourself enough to know that needing love and affection from another is an opportunity, not only for you to receive, but for someone else to give, which involves them being received too. If you are tired and have been taking care of everyone else, then take some time to shift the pattern and allow life to support you too. The Universal Mother helps the helpers so as they can keep helping. It works rather well, you see, for those that give so much to also receive abundantly. If you have been asking life for a solution to a specific difficulty you've been having, this oracle comes with the message that a solution is in gestation right now. The situation is already being sorted out, and the resolution will come to fruition very soon. Hold tight and wait for the imminent birth of that resolution. This is also a confirmation. If you are interested in working with children, the inner child, with art therapy for emotional healing of any sort of uninhibited creative expression that helps dislodge social conditioning and open up to more spontaneous feeling based existence, then yes, go ahead and do it. The Universal Mother is supporting you, and you cannot get a more powerful ally. This oracle also brings you a message about love. You may find that you are loving or soon will love in a different way. You may worry about this love, given that it defies what you have known or been taught about love. Perhaps you are becoming able to love another tremendously, even though you don't have much of a personal relationship with them. You might question if this love is real. It is real. It is just happening at a different level to the love and attachment you experienced when you are involved in a personal relationship with someone. It is not more or less. It is just a different facet of love. It may be that you are opening up to love the planet and her creatures, including the animals, the ocean dwelling life, your own body, the trees, and so on, more than before. You may feel passionately purposeful about giving your time and energy to causes that protect and nurture the earth and her creatures. You are affirmed in this love too. The Universal Mother is operating through you to nurture life. She will support you in your work so that you can continue to come from love and not become drained, depleted, or lost in despair or fear of futility. Instead, you will be energized and expanded by your dedicated service to life. Finally, this oracle has a message for those who may be feeling alone or lonely and in need of greater nurturing from others. You are asked to stop, relax, center, and settle into your body to feel your connection with life itself. The air in your lungs is the same air that moves the trees. The water in your blood is the same water that fills the oceans and is moved by the phases of the moon. The flesh of your body is the same substance as the body of the earth itself. The heat in your digestive system is the same fire and heat as that from the sun. Feel this connection. Then do something nice for someone without agenda. Make a donation, even just a small one. Smile, say a prayer, send out a good thought, or make a wish for another. That's it. You have connected to life again, and in doing so, life can connect to you. And so it shall. Free from judgment, free to love. Mm. Let's do the healing process. Place your hand over your lower belly and say the following. I now release from my body, mind, and heart any negative mothering experiences that would prevent me from receiving the healing grace, love, and support of the Universal Mother through the natural flow of life. May I be blessed and held in her loving embrace so that I may grow into all that I am. So be it. Breathe in and out. As you breathe in, imagine you are drawing in the healing love of the Universal Mother. As you breathe out, feel your body release negative energy. You do not need to be conscious of exactly what is being released. You might sense the release as emotion or as sludge leaving the body, and then you might not sense anything at all. Whatever happens is your own process and is just right for you. Remember, if you cannot sense it consciously, something is happening at a level below conscious awareness. You can still have confidence that the process is working for you in the best way. Relax, and when you feel ready, place your hands on your heart and send love for a moment. Then return to your day or evening. Free from judgment, free to love. It starts with you. Being non judgmental of yourself. And actually, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I think it starts with you to others, being able to be non judgmental to others first, learning what that looks like. And then as you see the evidence of what accepting someone else looks like, then we can turn that inside and start to give ourselves freedom from judgment, to be able to try it on ourselves. So practice this today. Practice accepting others and watch what happens. And then maybe turn that in on yourself so that you can tell yourself you're okay, so that you don't have to be so harsh internally. Practice being non-judgmental. Catch yourself when you're looking at that person going, "Meh," whatever it is. Go, oh wow, that was judgmental. That was a negative thing that just came out of my mouth. Let's try not to do that. I don't know that person. I don't know what they're going through. Send them all the good juju. Wish them a good life. Whatever that looks like to them. Not what you think it should be, what they think it should be. And then maybe turn that in on yourself. We've grown up with a lot of judgments, with a lot of telling us what we should or should not be, how we should or should not act, what's right, what's wrong. And that sits on us fairly heavily, especially when it's something we got when we were very young. One of the things that I tried to do with my kids is not teach right or wrong, but teach appropriate or inappropriate. Because there are appropriate times to do things, and there are inappropriate times to do things. You just got to figure out what those are. It's not that their things are wrong, it's that they're appropriate or inappropriate. I think of murder, right? Bad words, raw, murder, death, kill. That's wrong. It's wrong. But it may be appropriate in some instances. If a bear is coming and you've got a shotgun, you're going to murder that bear. That's appropriate. It's not appropriate to go do that out in the world, right? Just like just willy-nilly. That is not appropriate. What's appropriate? What's not appropriate? When is it appropriate? When is it not appropriate? Anyway, something to think about. So go out there and practice. Practice. And remember, keep your eyes on the horizon, hands on the wheel, and your yes, baby. Let's do this. I'll see you tomorrow.